My staff and I just came from the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement Center here in Stockton, where our neighbors have been unlawfully detained, demonstrators have been brutally attacked, and where families have been torn apart. This violence has reached a boiling point in recent weeks with the horrifying deaths of Renee Good and Alex Preddy in Minnesota. We cannot allow this violence to continue, not in Minnesota and not here in Stockton. And that's why I demanded that ICE open its doors to federal oversight, and we're here to report back directly to the people who are being harmed.
This president and the Secretary of Homeland Security are victim blaming and denying what we are seeing with our very own eyes. That is not accountability, and it's not accountability for our tax dollars. Congress has to step up, and so we're grateful for Congressman Harder. And we're asking others to step up and to say no to funding this reckless and rogue operation. I can tell you in the California legislature, we are doing our part. We have banned people being masked and trying to enforce immigration on our streets. We are banning people from just arresting people without due process. We're stepping up to say that we're going to hold you accountable for violating people's rights. There's currently legislation in the works right now that will tax these corporations that are serving as ICE detention centers. And we're going to do a better job of investigating what is happening with our immigration services. We are leading the charge and treating people with dignity to uphold constitutional values. And so I'm proud of the work that we're doing, but together we have to do more. I'm proud to represent San Joaquin County in the legislature, and I want you all to know we are not going to back down, and we will not stop protecting the rights of citizens of the United States.
I've been demanding answers from ICE about these attacks, and frankly, I'm not satisfied with what I just heard. I've asked for clear explanations of the use of force and masks at this facility and across San Joaquin County, information about current and future operations in our community, body cameras, access to counsel, and how U.S. citizens and green card holders are being affected. I was met with a lot of non-answers, a lot of flat-out refusals to give basic questions, and that's just unacceptable. If federal agencies think that they're above accountability, that they should face stiff consequences, starting with the resignation or the impeachment of DHS Secretary Kristi Noem.
The Trump administration is breaking the law and must be held accountable. Masked ICE agents murdered 2 innocent people in Minnesota. This is an outrage. Today I stood with my colleagues in Sacramento to demand that the U.S. Senate block funding for the Department of Homeland Security.
And it's clear that it's going to take more than meeting face-to-face with these agencies to fix this. That's why I'm demanding immediate reforms to rein in ICE, starting with banning masked agents in our streets. We need to mandate body cameras, strict limits on use of force, no operations without warrants, no deportations of U.S. citizens. That's the basics. I'm committed to stand with our community in this fight every step of the way. That's why last week I voted no on any increased funding for DHS and ICE, and while I'll continue to fight back against this regime. No one is above the law, and our community will not be intimidated into silence. Our families are counting on us to win this fight, and we will win.